Here's a secret about attraction that you can use to pull your ex back in after the breakup. So if you ever read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, kind of talks about, one way to make friends with other people, which is to learn what that person likes and always kind of check in with them on that thing. For example, let's say you work at the office and you find out that Bill loves cars, for example, and he's got an old car that he's fixing up. Every time you run into Bill, you're like, hey, what's up, man? How's the car coming? Oh, really? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. And it's an instant way to build rapport with that person, to get good vibes, and ultimately just be liked by that other person. Now, why does this work? Well, it's because, Bill feels understood, right? And you're feeding into Bill's ego because that's his narrative of the world. He likes cars. It makes him feel good. He likes to drive fast. He likes to look cool in the car. Okay. And you are helping him lean into that indulgence of reality. So when you're talking to your ex, you can use little quirky things that they do, things that have happened in the past, things that they like, things that they hate, in order to kind of lean into the way that they see the world and their ego. And you're not buttering them up, you're not stroking their ego, but you are making them feel like a person. And this is a way that you can have fun with them. So let's say, for example, your ex is on the way somewhere in a car. And, when you think about being in the car, you think, well, you probably listen to music on the way there. And so you can say, oh, I bet you're listening to so-and-so, aren't you? So that shows that you kind of know their favorite band. And you're also teasing them at the same time. You're not just like acknowledging that you know everything about them. No, but like you're making a joke out of it. So if they love Taylor Swift, oh, of course you'd be listening to Taylor Swift. That's really typical of you. So you're showing them that you know something about them, and they get to like talk about the thing that they like, but you're making it into a joke where you're giving them shit because they're predictable. You can do this with things they don't like, for example. You know, you can give them shit for differences between you and your ex. So let's say, for example, you like your toilet paper, over like that, and they like it under, right? You can give them shit for doing it the wrong way, or maybe it's iPhone versus Samsung, right? You're feeding into their ego because you're talking about something that you know that they like, and maybe it's the opposite of you, and now you're encouraging that polarity, but they're still getting to be recognized for the thing that they like. So you want to do this in an artful way, right? You don't do it in a suck-up way where it just seems like, you're just acknowledging everything that they like, as if you're like their mom and you know all their favorite stuff. But when you do it in a fun way, it makes them feel good. And if you want more tips like this to get your ex back, click on my profile, click this link, set up a call. Talk to you soon.